Appreciate you, bro beans. Yeah, you were gifted the sub. Um, Appreciate it. Thank you so much. Yeah, no. Um, yeah, gifted, and you got a cool new sub emo, a little badge as well that I designed today. Um, Designed all the sub badges today. Not only that, but designed some sub emotes. Yeah. So I'm just gonna let everybody shuffle in quickly, and then we're gonna jump over. So I'm glad you guys are here. And a degenerate, no, not on a Sunday. 16 times zombie sounds a little bit too crazy for me. We're on double zombies. We spawned in Brandenburg with a whole bunch of mods. We're just gonna go kill some zombies. Mess around, you know? Dude, if you taught your cat to play fetch, well done, man. Yeah, you see here, it's a Sunday evening. I'm lazy. I'm chilled. It's just for 6 p.m. We are grooving. Yeah, I taught my dog to play fish. My dog is so good I can put a piece of steak on his nose and he doesn't eat it until I tell him to. And that he taught me too. He taught me that he doesn't eat until I tell him to. I never tried to teach him that. The one day I just put his bowl down and he just looked at me like I'm a crazy person. And eventually I was like, go get your damn food. And then he went to go get his damn food. Yeah. And my dog taught me that one as well, man. Genius things to animals, huh? Look, now me personally, I'm not so much of a cat man. I used to be a cat man. I had my own cat years ago. But I know somebody who has 30 cats, and I used to live there for a while. And let me tell you, too much of a good thing can become a bad thing. Like it's sad but true, and that is a Metallica song. So just saying. No, I've got my dog. I don't know where he is. He's running around here somewhere in the yard. Hang on, I apologize if. Oh, the excuse was rescuing for the sanctuary, but none of them went to the sanctuary. Bro, don't even get me started. That's why I left there. I couldn't. You talk to walls eventually. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Well, you can only complain so much until you look like the dumbass yelling for no reason. So, I mean, yeah. But now I have my dog. My grandfather who I take care of. He's 90. He lives like in my flat. He has a cat. He's cute. We call him Bruce because fish are friends, not food. Works for cats too. Um, yeah, Bruce is pretty cool. But yeah, my dog, he's. I'm happy with my dog. I like it. Now we are switching to Zomboid. So yesterday we basically made it past the helicopter event, killed a whole bunch of zombies and stuff. I see a whole bunch of them are starting to decay. I Yeah, because you playing 16 times zombies, with a rat race, and the problem with that is that even in summertime, it's bloody minus 10 degrees. Oh, you mean in real life? Okay. Yeah, no, I suppose, You see, South Africa, very, very beautiful climate. Our winters here, okay, we do not use freedom units. We use actual scientific measurements, you know. We use the metric system, multiples of 10, you know. Easy. And no, I always make fun of my American friends. You guys, yards and feet and inches and weird crap. Yeah, I think 40 below. Let's convert here the current temperature right now for us. So it is raining right now and it is 15 degrees Celsius, which means. Hey Google, how much is 15 degrees Celsius in Fahrenheit?
15 degrees Celsius is equal to
It's 59 degrees Fahrenheit.
The conversion is
there we go. 59. Just for reference. But it is raining here, so. We've had a bit of a cooler Sunday. And I don't mind, honestly. I like I prefer the heat. But as long as it's not drastically cold, I'm chilled. Yes, but you see, here we learn that the change in 4 degrees makes a difference, you know? If my temperature says 28, then I know it's going to be a warm day. If it's gonna says 24, I know it's going to be a cooler day, you know? Not to say you must grab your jacket immediately, but it's cool enough. I suppose, you know, the thing is, I think it's familiarity. I think once you get used to a system, like, it's very difficult to try and convince somebody to switch over to the other one. I know at a time, one of the presidents in the US, I think it was Ford, who tried to introduce the metrics. And then they just basically just like, no, thank you. We're used to this one now. If I remember correctly, I'm not that great on my. Well, I'm pretty good at you. I'm better than most at US facts, but. Yeah. I also think to be 100% honest, if you people in America started using the metric system, it would make you too normal. If that makes sense. Like, not in a bad way. Like, not that not being normal is a bad thing, but like, you know how they say everything in America is bigger. Like, and I've seen comparisons where our large is your guys' small. So at McDonald's, for example. And so you guys do stuff different, and so don't change, don't ever change. Man, that's where I want to live one day. I'm telling you, if I have to tell you guys, true now. One day when I have lots of money, I'll own a cattle farm in Texas. You guys can all come visit me. Oh, a couple of us here as well, man. I'm not gonna lie. They like the sweets. They like the sweets here, and they like the meat here. South Africa, man. We eat red meat with every meal. Sometimes multiple times a day. Like, it would be weird not to eat meat with a meal. And a lot of it. We will look for any excuse to braai, which is barbecue, but braai. Any excuse, man. And I tell you, it is not healthy to consume that amounts of red meat for an entire lifetime. Will we do it? Absolutely, we will. Don't tell me no. I will do it for the rest of my life. It's beautiful. That's why I say, like, kinders first, man. Kinders first. I'm a carnivore through and through. Apologize to all the vegetarians out there, but I have vowed to eat 2 steaks with every meal, just to compensate for a vegan who's not eating his steaks. I'll carry the load for that one. You know? So he thinks he's making a difference, but it's not because I'm eating double for him. Got you, fam. I'll eat that steak for you. No steaks went to waste because of you. Imagine. Imagine. Okay, so we did actually make it to the mall. And we were clearing it out, and then there was Zomboid, let's be honest. There was Zomboid. Oh wow, yeah, I can imagine, man. I mean, I know people who butcher their own meat all the time, and simply because they go hunting and then they make biltong, which is like, I don't know. I suppose there's no reason why an American can't make biltong because it's just a recipe. But like, from what I've heard, jerky and biltong are not the same thing. It's like mass produced and like gourmet, like it's different. So, from what I've heard, but if you ever do find yourself lucky enough to come visit South Africa, man, as a butcher, one of the first things you should do is go to a biltong store. Walk in there, absorb the spices and the love, and then prepare for them to throw you out at night because you're gonna love it. Yeah, oh, biltong, man, let me tell you. I actually feel sorry for you for not, like, it's the one thing that America does have that I feel sorry for us for not having is you guys smoke meat sometimes for like 12 hours in a smoker. We don't do that. Yeah, they're gonna throw you out, I promise you. Like, they're gonna phone the police on you. You're gonna have to be like held back because you're not gonna. There's no such thing as enough when it comes to biltong. There is no such thing. There we go. You see, 24 hours plus. See, I mean, I have never even, in my mind, cooking meat for that long would turn it into a brick because we cook it on open flames. You know what I'm saying? We braai. We put wood down, light a wood. When the wood makes coals, put meat on top of that, and you tan a beef. That's my dream is to taste that, man. That is my dream, and that is why I say before I go into the great beyond, I want to go to America and taste proper smoked food, man. It seems that and Southern style cooking, because I feel like Southern style cooking will be a lot like South African style cooking, simply because of the spice profile. I think so, man. You can see me. I'm a skinny dude. I don't eat a lot. You know what I'm saying? I eat lots of small meals instead of one big meal. So I'll have to practice a little bit before doing that because there's no way I'm going to eat a little bit of something so good. I think that's partly the reason why I would go and travel is the food, honestly. And I'm like I say, I'm not a big food guy. It's not like I eat myself full every evening, like to bursting every evening. But well cooked food, that works for me. I appreciate a good cooked meal. And that's also why I say if I have to go over, I don't think I would go to all these fancy restaurants and 5-star what. No, if I can just go to like a cookout or something, like if I've seen them have like street parties where they shut down the whole street and everybody's just cooking and stuff. I'd go to one of those. I think that would be awesome. Although we do the same thing here, I suppose. We just braai instead of smoke. Yeah. We must do an exchange program, Generate. Um, Experience different cultures. I tell you, the Afrikaans culture over here in South Africa, man, they love, love, love cooking, music, and like, man, we call it a braai, but essentially it's just a gathering of people. It's not just the act of cooking meat. It's the act of having drinks with family. It's the act of chilling and listening to good music. That's a braai, you know? And I suppose in your side, that's what a barbecue is. A good barbecue, at least. Um, and so I say, I think we have a lot in common culturally, you know? I mean, I know a few people who have. My cousin is currently living in America. Um, she got married to a guy that side. So I suppose not impossible for me to go and visit. I should do it at some point. I should do it at some. Hopefully, it looks better than it does in Project Zomboid, though. As long as it looks, the people aren't as wild as this, I'm okay. I think. I think I'll make it. How many people on an average day try to bite you, degenerate, in real life now? Because this lady is trying to bite me, and if that's the case, I'm not coming to visit. I'm sorry. Yeah, someone might actually try and bite you there. You're correct, bro. You're correct. Also, welcome, and look at your brand new subscriber emote, degenerate. If you want to thank someone for the subscription, it's like Mr. Average over there. Okay, yeah, yeah, as long as it's consensual, you know, that's fine. As long as it's consensual, you know. You do you, bro. I'm not gonna judge. Yeah, look at the new emotes as well. You're very welcome. There's a nice fresh tasted jam donut and a Wookie heart for you. There's also the Wookie mullet heart for all of you guys. But you know, that's business in the front party at back. Yeah, man, I'm busy. I'm busy. When I'm not streaming, I'm busy designing stuff for you guys. I feel like, you know, if we're gonna do the effort of subscribing, you might as well. I can't give you guys like physical things, you know. I would love to say free tattoos for everybody that subscribes, you know, but that's just not logical or viable. And so I do what I can, bro. I'm also learning how to edit some videos in DaVinci now in order to upload some edited long form videos, stuff that's, you know, a bit more what you'd expect to see on YouTube. No, 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 absolutely. The problem is, you know where I live. So if I say yes to that, then you'll actually fucking come to my house, you crazy. Although you're always welcome to come chill, bro. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. You know what the problem is? There's the problem right there. And also, I'm just using a stick. I should actually go look around, see if I can make some axes. Because at the moment, I'm almost at level 5 axe. Yeah, the lunge, man. I don't like it. And I was actually watching a video. Hang on, let me grab it for you guys, show you guys. Where's my history? Can you? So I was checking. I was checking that YouTube video out, which basically is, are guns finally usable or good in build 42.12? And in that video, he explains that the combat mechanics changed a little bit in build 42 compared to build 41, and the AI kind of targets ground versus standing zombies differently. You know which one it prioritizes compared to the build 42. And so I have a keybind. I disagree with him too. Guns still suck, but you know what he very technically got into is you should keybind your alt, which is to force, to force downswing onto like an actual button that's very accessible. I have it on my mouse, and so that you can deselect auto target grounded zombies. You know, auto choose between grounded and non-grounded zombies, because it has gotten me at least a few times killed where ankle biter will be crawling towards me and a guy will be in front of me and I have not clicked the hit the bottom button at all, and when I hit the guy standing, does not hit him, hits the guy at the bottom, and I get bit. Yeah, auto targeting. I mean, I have it set, but I'm glad to know that I'm not crazy and like I'm validated. Like it actually is a thing in the code. Yeah, always good to know that every now and then to like double check. Because then also I can just click that button when I want to sprint, which is very fun. Which I really enjoy. I also have crouch on my mouse and activate search mode on my mouse and shove on my mouse. Yeah, you know, the combat mechanics a little bit, yes, but I still prefer Build 42 simply because of the farming, the animals, the Vernine noise, all of that stuff. Come here. Front center. Sit. Come. Sit. Up, please. There he is. The specimen himself. Come here, you bean. I have a cam. Yeah, let me show you guys. I have a cam. There he is. Who's a good boy? Yeah. Always a good boy, dude. The bestest boy. I have a trophy to prove it. Yep. That the one and only Stinkysaurus Rex. Also, what is up, bro beans? Glad you're home safe. I should probably pause this when I'm adjusting my camera. Hey man, you accidentally stepped rolling the chain. To be fair, he does sit under my desk quite a lot, so you know, should probably start getting used to it. The mission for today is to get into the mall. In the words of my ringtone, let's go to the mall today. Sneaky, sneaky. Wait, do I have a knife? Check it. Check it. The assassination. Check the assassination. Nope, didn't work. No, I don't start a new character every stream. As you can see, we are 10 days in. I start a new character when I die, buddy. But I start a new world when I stream. Yeah, hey, dude. Sometimes I feel like these people were zombies before they, before the apocalypse happened. Because the way they react as zombies, like, were you there a little bit, in life as well? Were you that slow as well? And 10 to 1, the answer is yes. Odds are strongly in that favor. Odds are looking good. I'm just saying, if that's the case, and your cognitive ability in life determines your cognitive ability as a zombie, I'd be the type of zombie to wait until you go to sleep and then break your door down and chase you out of your home. And I speak out of personal fucking. Don't listen to me, guys. I'm just venting. I'm a little bit angry because that's what happened to me. 100%. Tell me that theory does not make sense. I can't prove it because there's no such thing as zombies, but there are such thing as dumb people, so I feel like we're halfway there. Okay, now that we got them all in a nice line, let's not attract those. Let's step on some zombies. Why do you say that, buddy? What about Kentucky is not very critical? Do people in Kentucky talk with, and I'm sorry, this is probably stereotyping. I don't know about America, so if I'm being insensitive, tell me, dude. I apologize. But do they talk with a southern accent? Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you watch TV, you know what a southern American TV is. You know what a southern accent. Do they talk with a southern accent? Okay, okay. Yeah, no, don't. If you this is not. This is a Sunday. We're not trying to get that serious on stream. So if it's all serious and stuff, don't worry about it. But a southern northish state. Okay, okay. That does actually, in a weird way, in a doesn't make sense way, make sense. If that makes sense. So that actually does actually a little bit make sense. Like, I understand what you're saying. I do, although you say that, I do think if I ever have to visit. Oh, okay. I understand what you mean by culturally they're Alabama. I have watched enough TV to know what the Alabama culture is like. Well, at least you know, at least I watched enough YouTube videos to understand what the Alabama culture is sort of like. I mean, you'll never know until you've been in it and you've been there for like a while, but I suppose you'll never actually like even Pretoria. I don't think I know all of the culture in Pretoria because I mean, like, there's just groups I don't hang out with, you know. Um, yeah, some weirdos. Yeah, like Mr. Average says that sounds like Joburg when he said people are gonna bite you. Um, yeah, that's like an hour's drive away, and sometimes feels like a different world. Honestly, people there they talk funny. I don't know if you agree with me, millennial, but even an hour's drive can make a difference. And Mr. Average, you definitely know what I'm talking about when I say people are an hour away in Joburg talk funny. You know what I'm talking about. They do the boot thing. How's it, Oak? How's it? All right, let's go this way. Yeah, 100%. You know what? I think it's global. I don't think. I think the only places that are like super homogenized and stuff like that are like Denmark and Norway, like those very small countries. And I think the problem with that, or you run into another problem with that, which is then the people become extreme, like Japan. You know, they also very very homogenized, and they become very racist towards outsiders. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't like outsiders because they don't see too many of them. I'd rather be in a mixing bowl. I have often been accused of asking too many questions when it comes to different cultures or um, different types of people. Even I would say, like, it doesn't even have to be a different culture; it just has to be a different type of person. People like different things than me, and I'm curious. I want to know, like, why, who, how. Yeah, you know, we have a lot of rural. And I suppose you know the history of South Africa in a nutshell. You know, Nelson Mandela, all that fun, the fun buzzwords. You know, the same way we know the buzzwords about America. But you know, here in, for example, there's a lot of people who still live in a very old school mindset. You know, on both sides, and that also happens for in the rural areas. And I suppose it's this, like I say, man. I've realized traveling the little bit that I have that most places are exactly the same. It's we whether we talk different or we cook different is the main thing. When at the side of the road we drive on, honestly, that's about it. Other than that, I feel like pretty much all the same. I will die on the hill that driving on the right is weird as hell. I had to figure out which side of the road I drive on for a second. Don't you dare laugh at me. I know you guys are. Don't do it. Okay. I had to go. to figure out how. It does make more sense. And you know, there's a little thing that I thought about, and and the reason why I prefer it is when I got my license a couple of years ago, I was thinking about it. There's the one day I was playing a lot of GTA, and I was trying to drive on the right side of the road in GTA, and then I got into my car. At the time I was driving a Beetle, and I drove down the road, and I turned into the wrong side of the road, and I was driving on the wrong side of the road. Now the steering wheel is also on the wrong side, so it was very weird for me. But 100% the driver doesn't have to go into the street again. Not only that, but when you drive on, because our steering wheel is on the right hand side of the car, but we drive on the left hand side of the road. So when two drivers are driving opposite each other, the drivers are closest to each other and the passengers are on the outside of the road, which I feel like if the driver is putting his life at more of a risk, or this would be the driver and this would be the driver, this is dangerous. Yeah. So, yeah, you see, so I like that the drivers are close to each other when we're driving oppositely, because that makes that you're going to risk less. You know what I'm like? Yeah, the wheel is on the left. The wheel is on the right. I apologize. The steering wheel is on we drive on the left. Yeah, you want the best of both, which is the steering wheel on your side, but driving on our side, which I think that would just confuse everybody. Yeah, I think that makes sense to me, that you put the driver closest to the road because, like, and this might sound a little fucked up, but if you're going to cause an accident, I feel like you should be the one to go, my friend. If anybody in the car should go, it should be the guy who caused the accident. Obviously, ideally, nobody should go. You would get out onto the sidewalk, I think. But also, when you open the door for your woman, she would have to walk into the street. That's true, but you shouldn't let dumb people in your car. That's a secondary problem. By that point, it's too late. You've already messed up at that point. You let the dumb one into the car. That is true. Cars always have drivers. Yeah. Yeah, it's at bare minimum, there's a driver for the vehicle to operate. So at bare minimum, it should be comfortable for the driver. Passengers should be secondary because. Okay, wait, I have to think about that. Imagine steering wheel on the left hand side, but we drive on the right hand side. Okay. We'd overtake on the left. It would just be the opposite. Yes, yeah. Our overtaking lane is on the right. Sorry, I just had to flip. My mind math was I don't know, my 3D placements. Yeah, yeah. You see, our overtaking lane is in the right, and I can tell you right now, if anybody does not drive, I don't know if it's just me, but the right lane is supposed to be for overtaking, but that's not the case. The right lane is for bare minimum the speed limit. Bare minimum. If you're driving under the speed limit in the right lane, I wish I had a Mad Max car so I could drive through you. That's, man. Don't get me going, guys. Don't get me going on these bloody slow drivers in the right lane. They. I will punch a Susan square in the nose. for driving too slowly. And in this scenario, the dude's name is Susan, because this dude's name is Kerry. So Kerry and Susan will be fighting each other on the side of the highway because somebody decided to drive slow. That's what you get. Yeah, for us, the right lane is the fast lane, the overtaking lane, and the lane that there's always some idiot driving 20 kilometers below the speed limit on his phone on. No, dude, I also had to do some 3D spatial reasoning in my brain for a second there. Yeah, we all had to figure out. We all had to sit and close our eyes and go, wait a second. So that was I don't think anybody would get through that without having to map it out in your head, you know. And that would be my biggest, not fear, but you know, like fear about moving to like the US. If I had to move to the US tomorrow, you know, um, well, number one, I wouldn't be able to drive right away, so it wouldn't be an issue. But if I did get a license that side, I am pretty sure I'd be pulled over a couple of times for driving on the wrong side of the road, simply because I'm used to it. I always say I could never leave South Africa because it's the only country in the world that allows me to drive the way I do. Anywhere else, I'd straight to jail. I've watched way too many police pullover videos about Midwest safety and all of that stuff. Those American cops will actually take you to jail for speeding and driving recklessly. Not that I do that, YouTube. I would never go above the speed limit. I would never break any laws. I suppose a lot of people say this until they get into an accident, so I suppose it's only a matter of time for me. But I know how to drive better than most people. And so if I go a little over, who cares? So, so what you're saying, degenerate, is I'm going to jail. Oh, yeah, I think I'm going to jail, guys. Guys, it was nice knowing you. That's exactly why I say I suppose everybody says this, and it's only that means it's only a matter of time. You, at least I'm self-aware. At least my I'm self-aware of my own delusion. Yeah, you see, and that is why we can't leave South Africa, Mr. Average. Yeah, miles per hour like is a lot more. Yeah. Our highway speeds are 120 kilometers an hour, and then 60 in rural areas and 40 in school zones. 'And construction. Hey Google, how much is 80 miles per hour in kilometers?
5 kilometers.
Yeah, 128. That's 128. That's our speed on any highways. One 20. Yep, so here it's about 20 over, and I suppose that's about the same equivalent. Um, 140 is not uh, a strange thing on the highway, you know? That's why these slow people needs to get out of the fast lane. So we who are driving a little faster can enjoy ourselves without wearing our brakes down. Dude, that's my fear. I'll get in the car and I'll be like, okay, gotta accelerate to 60, and I'll get up to 60, and then all of a sudden the lights will be flashing behind me, and they'll be like, sir, are you okay? This is the parking lot? What's going on here? And I'm like, oh shit, sorry, I thought it was kilometers. Yeah, you see, are you, listen, self-report right here, Nervo, that's a red flag, you can't, that's self-incrimination, dude. You must plead the fifth, that's a self-incrimination. Yeah, the thing is also, like, it's all fun and games to joke about speed, and I like to get one or two notches up on this speedometer from where I'm supposed to, you know? But on the highway when I'm driving alone and both hands on the steering wheel, never drinking. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. We know who you're talking about. We know these things. But you know, like I say, giving a little bit extra. Me alone in the car, not busy roads, sober, paying attention. I don't think that's the end of the world. I know saying this, everybody says that, and then they get into an accident, and then oh shit, you know. But also, I enjoy driving. And if the drum and bass is hard, then I'm sorry. Officer, I cannot be held liable for what the drum and bass is doing to me. Oh, I Forza Horizon, dude, because then I can drift. Drifting drunk is the best. Maybe we should do a Forza Horizon run. Run away, my friend. Yeah, that's what you say now. Little do you know, I'm recording all of this. I'm gonna give it to the police right now. Ha! No, I'm kidding. My plan worked perfectly. Drop my glasses so that the zombies think I am vulnerable, and then get him. Objection. Also, no lawyer words, bro. You sound like have you seen that scene in Ted 2 where him and eh, what's his name try and say they're no lawyer words? It just keeps saying weird shit. It's stupid. Yeah, and even that, bro, you should be careful. If I catch you, I will pull you over. Uh, Popular in the 90s, man. So then I would argue then South Africa is stuck in the 90s because I know a lot of people who have those beaded strings attached to their glasses. What I would argue is that this game should have a brighter color palette because this is very muted. Yeah, man. When I say South Africa, we're a very traditional place. They are very much stuck in the past. Very much stuck in the past. I don't think it's that drab, is it? I mean, the colors settings on the PC are fine. That's bright and red. Let's see here. Let's do some wallpaper. Look at that. Hello? There we go. I think the PC's color settings are right. I think it's the game that needs its vibrance. Although it's a zombie game that's meant to make it seem bleak and dystopian. So a bright color palette might not. Now that I think about it, a bright color palette might not actually. Maybe in spring. Maybe in spring. Yeah, no, 100%, man. I was just checking if I could make it brighter, artificially. But then I thought to myself, I've checked my color settings. They are as bright as they need to be. Yeah. Keyring. One of these days we're gonna get a key to that bunker. One of these zombies has to, literally has to have a key to. Legends of Formula X. There we go. Come this way, so read Legends of Formula X because I don't know if there's any other Formula One fans in the chat, but saying this season, get in a spicy. Yeah, I would, I would swap my Vibrance and Gamma for individual games, but I switch games like 2-3 times a day. So it seems like a lot of work for me to every time remember settings for different games. Crazy. Riddle you what, Mr. Average? Yeah, do you use NVIDIA graphics card or oh, I forgot what's the other one. Oh yeah, yeah. So this is what you see most of the time. Yeah. So this is what you see most of the time. There we go. Yeah. Funness. And I agree with you. There should be a ability to save different profiles. I mean, I can save different profiles for my flippin' mouse. Telling me this graphics card is not advanced enough to have profiles. Stupid. Also, the same reason why I say I should never work with people working under me. Because for me, what is logical and what makes sense should be the bare minimum. And for a lot of people in this world, what is logical and what makes sense absolutely does not mean that it should be done. That does not mean that that is the way we do things. Just because it is logical. If I ever have to work in like retail or something, and they have I'm the type of person who would make them sort the clothes via color on a different rack. But that's why I should never be anybody's manager, because it would look better that way. So they should do it. Yeah, but not all of us are running such fancy fancies, Novo. Okay. Some of us are not making R1 million a month. No, I know you're not making R1 million a month, Probeans. I'm just joking. But you do have the fancy. So this is very slow going, I know, guys. And the reason for this only is because I don't have weapons. The second I actually make weapons, I need to find a sharp flake. Sharp flint flake in order to do that. Yeah, I also don't have a lot of space on my PC to be installing a whole bunch of stuff. And at the end of the day, like, I'm not running max graphics on any of my games anyway, because I still want to be able to record and stream like smoothly. I have Spotify running in the background. I'd much rather have it run smoothly than run at like the peak graphics, you know. And also, Millennial, you'll notice slight drop in graphics here, but we can walk through forests without glitching. I fixed it. You know, so that's great. Yeah, same here. I'm running a pallet. The brand that makes it is Pallet, and they don't have such fancy stuff. I mean, if it's worth it. Yeah, bro. Yeah, you have an Xbox. That's right. Yes, you do. And don't you forget it. Don't any of you ever forget. He has an Xbox. Now, I suppose if the software does enough, then oh crap, yeah, that's kind of crazy, yeah. How much does your mouse do? Like boil the kettle or something? Yeah, I'm very fortunate that I have guys. So there is the DPI shift. And then what's that is this. So for example, if we go to the project Zomboid here, so they shove, reload weapon, pause, fast forward. We do that. Manual floor attack, toggle search mode, and sneak. And then also, if I click the G shift button, it switches to a secondary profile, so all the buttons can do something else as well, which I haven't even set up yet. As you can see, none of them can even do anything. But if I click the G-force button and then, for example, right click, it would do something different instead of just right clicking. So very lacquer mouse, and then also all the color stuff, which is very lacquer. This is how my key bindings for Project Zomboid are. I do the search mode so quickly and fast forward and all of that fun stuff. All I need is a sharp stone. One sharp stone, please. Oh, you do it through Armory Crate. Okay, okay. Yeah, I should probably go check that. But again, even setting all that up, just there it is. It sounds like a lot of when you here one day, uh, uh, next time you fly up to Pretoria, you can sit on my PC, Novo, and then you can set up all that graphic stuff for me. Okay. Otherwise, I'll just keep it optimized for like everything. Best of everything. No, no, not any desk. Get your ass up here and do it with your hands like a man. Manhandle this computer like a man. Plus, I'm not giving you access to my computer via any desk. All I know, you're gonna like order uranium to my house, and then the FBI is gonna come and. What do you mean memory leaks? Did we do it? Did we make a thing? Yeah, I mean, I have Armory Crate right there. I haven't noticed anything too crazy happening with it. Every now and then, like, so Armory Crate runs my PC's lights. And then when I restart my lights, I have to open IQ and Armory Crate. And then basically go tell Armory Crate, oh, by the way, you're supposed to run that RAM RGB, not IQ. IQ, calm down. Let's see. IQ. Where is it? Oh, wait. Very easy way to find out. See, that is... Hello? Don't disappear. No. Can you not do this to me? It's moving to... It's gonna piss me off. There we go. There we go. Yeah. More stuff to take up space on my computer. There you go. Fancy. Yep, but not too much, I think. Oh, my game wasn't paused. I could have died right now. We're living on the edge. Look at all these dead right here. They could have got me. They could have. Could have been your chance, boys. You missed out. Stupids. Hello. check. What? Are we gone? Where'd we go? They don't know, D-Dog. Hello? Whip, now we're gone. Hello? Yeah, honestly, like, look, I'm not doing all that Novo is doing, and I suppose there's a lot heavier systems because it has to run a lot more of the system. But I've heard a lot of people complain about Razer's like software. Like apparently their hardware is very good, but their software is lacking a little bit. We're just tempting these zombies. I want to get some what's that high super glide things for the bottom of my mouse that you can throw the mouse across your gaming. That you can throw the mouse across your. This one slides a little bit, but it's not that bad. That and I've got this thing. It's very like it sits here on the palm of your hand so that you can work the mouse. Glass mouse pad. No, and then the first time. And this, what do I do with this? Within a week or so, there's just scratches all over the glass mouse pad. Or with my luck, somebody leans on the table and that thing just snaps. Plus, you could add those LGBTQ lights to a glass mouse pad. You just gotta fog the edges. Oh, you asshole. Get up. Nobody has a key for the damn bunker. So dumb. We're gonna have to make our way to the mall. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. You're correct, sir. You should be hydrated. Also, guys, I don't know if you guys have seen, I've added a couple of stuff to the stream. Right over there is the view account. Right over here is my coffee link if anybody wants to donate a little bit. And then we also have, for the subscribers, we have that. And that's so long. I am busy making more, but it's just, you know, working on some stuff for the peeps. Also, if you guys want to, you can redeem some channel points, some Wookie Whiskers to request a song. We're playing Project Zomboid, so, you know, it's themed in the 90s. So try and keep stuff on theme. But if you guys have a really cool song that you want me to listen to, I don't mind either. You know? Just if you're requesting silly stuff, just one or two at a time. You know, if you guys are going to hit me with all the crazy songs at the same time. I had a Corsair mouse before this, and that was pretty good for me. And then I switched to Logitech. But yeah, if you guys want to request a song anytime, do some of your channel points, redeem something, we'll listen to something. I enjoy this one. This one is working out for me. I feel like everything gets worse, progressively worse and worse over time, honestly. Because we let them get away with it, you know? Yeah, I have a Corsair keyboard, Logitech mouse, but was purely for Corsair. I was so loyal to Corsair for years, and then I just decided, screw it, I'm gonna get this Logitech mouse because screw it, why not? It had the features that I liked, and some of the features that I didn't even know I would like. So I thought, oh, screw it, let's get it. And it's been working out. It's been working out. What happened to my old mouse was the button click stopped working eventually after like 2 or 3 years of using it. Um, the click stopped clicking, like it would stay down. There wasn't a spring to it anymore, so you literally could not click half the buttons anymore. Like my old keyboard's still good, and it's still there. It's still like being used. It's not on the PC. Yeah, wait, let me. K100. Look at the reflection of the zomboid in the background. I like it. The only thing is it's aluminium frame. No, 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 no. Keep it here by me. Like I say, when you come up, you can use it to program my PC with all of those fun profiles. Okay. Only thing is it's an aluminium frame, which makes it kind of heavy, heavier than you would think it is. So it's not really a keyboard that you can just like put on your lap and you know. But aren't most Corsair switches like swappable? So what I would suggest is take the take the forward slash or numlock or like the plus button over here. Take that switch out and swap it with the W because you're going to use that W a lot more than you're going to use this. So who cares if this is fucked? Who cares if this is fucked? You don't use it anyway. Left control, left control. Who? Yeah, I did that in my old keyboard. So the was also getting very very light. It had a little bit of force feedback, very ever so slightly, and over the years there was just nothing. Eventually, like even typing, you could very clearly know when you're typing WASD because it would be like click 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 click, whoa, nothing. Yeah, like there's a pothole. And so I swapped them out with a whole bunch of the random number keys. Or the random keys on the side here. Some of the F keys or something. I know what I'm saying. Only thing is, this keyboard of mine, the K100, now has optic switches. And so I'm not sure if you can actually swap them out without damaging anything. I also don't just want to be digging around there, mess up the optic switches, and then I got to spend an arm and a leg to try and convince Corsair to give me more. Okay, so we're gonna do is go and get a cup of coffee. You guys stick around. I'm gonna hit you guys with a little 2-minute ad. If you guys don't see the ad, don't worry about it. You either subscribed or you're in the wrong area geographically or anything. but just enjoy the music, stick along for the ride, and yeah, should probably go get something to drink as well. Hydrate, as Novo said earlier with his Wookie Whiskers. Be healthy. Uh, I'll be right back, guys. Yo, 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 I'm back. Back, and with fervent determination, going to take on that ball right now. Let's run. I'm kidding. That is how you get yourself killed. It's liquid. I ran right into a bunch of zombies. That guy's got a cool hat, though. A Spiffo hat. I want the Spiffo hat. And that guy's got a Spiffo bag. Degenerate Millennial, you play a lot of Zomboid. Have you seen the Spiffo plushies that they're selling for charity? I think they are pretty cool. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, uh, look, they're being sold in dollars, and dollars for us is a bit ridiculous, you know. But I really do like them, and I really wouldn't mind a Spiffo collection. Not maybe that, or have you seen the guy who 3D prints every Pokemon? Every day a different Pokemon. And he uses a multicolor 3D printer, so it can print in different colors at the same time, loads all the filaments and prints the Pokemon up. If somebody can 3D print me a Spiffo, but like a lumberjack Spiffo or like a burglar Spiffo, you know what I'm saying? And I can have him like a little Funko Pop, but like a Spiffo, you know? That would really be cool as well. 'Cause, I mean, it's chewy. Rawr, rawr, rawr. But I think a little Spiffo would be cool as well, you know? Where's the hat? Where's the hat? The hat. Where? Fires a forward. Look at us look like we're about to go take part in a riot. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. Excuse me, sir. They never have anything good, honestly. But you know, the day that I stopped checking the bags because I've gotten angry is the day that the bags have something awesome in them. I can't, you know? Hello? No, don't pick up mag. That. I feel like the more I clear the zombies, the less space I actually have to operate. Like, I was at the mall. Look at this. Person could swear I've never been here. Amount of dead that are around. I mean, I know they're just trickling in. And I know eventually the migration is going to stop because I have the settings set to no respawns. So eventually the zombies will run out, you know. From the helicopter event, it's from the initial 28-day zombie population escalation mechanic, which goes from 1 time zombies to 1.5 times zombies up until day 28. And that is, I mean, there's nothing we can do about that. A zombie's got to go somewhere, right? Okay. Boom. Ma'am, can I show you something? Just sit over there quickly. The presentation will begin shortly. It's my shoe. Oh, one of the craziest things I saw the other day, and I mean, I've seen it a few times before, but it never gets old, is I was watching a police officer do a DUI investigation next to the road on one of these YouTube videos. And this lady was clearly drinking. You know, like, when I say, oh, no, no, I haven't drank in the whole day. I swear the whole day. You know what I'm saying? So, like, not sober. Um, and okay, the officer was like, "Okay, ma'am, you've got to stand, lift your leg, you've got to, follow the tip of my finger, all of that, all of the fun stuff." And then he told her, "No, there's one last test that we have to do. You're doing great so far, but what you have to do is you have to stand, and I'm going to ask you to look straight up, right? Lock your head back, and then take your arms and put them out sideways, and then put them as far back as you can, like this, and then tilt your palms up and look up." And she did that. And I don't know if you guys, you astute in the crowd, will realize that putting the palms out, up, and backwards like that is handcuff position. And so as she did that, as she raised her arms, he grabbed one of the hands and he said, "Thank you very much," in the handcuffs. And she basically just put herself in the handcuffs, honestly. He was just there to double lock them. And every time I see that, I think to myself, damn, that's smooth. Like, obviously you're playing jokes on drunk people. It's that it's kind of unfair. Like, they're not as up there as the sober person in the room would be. But I still think it's hilarious that these that these cops do that to the people. Ah, well, now you know. Did you destructively find out? Oh shit! Did you like take them apart? Did you know somebody who can sort that out for you? Yeah, yeah, I would, Google. Yeah, I was about to say YouTube, Google to see if I can swap that stuff out. Although I think soldering is not just about the, go on YouTube thing. There's a lot of equipment that's needed in order to do that effectively. And yeah, I don't know if everybody just has the. I definitely. I've accomplished quite a lot by just watching YouTube. Like, things that a normal person should not, like things that you need a license for, I have done by watching YouTube videos. But I think some things you need specialty equipment. Yeah, exactly, exactly. But if you know someone who's into that and hook you up, I mean, everybody has different hobbies. Somebody you know must have a soldering iron. Such a good song. I don't need it. Much stuff. Hey, any excuse, right? Any excuse. In fact, I think no, you might be right. That's terminal, but you got to throw that away, get a new one. That's in my professional opinion. You got to throw that away, get a new one. An upgraded model, preferably. It's broken completely. Yeah, you have to get the upgraded model, man. That's for safety. You know, it turns out the old ones they catch fire. For the health and safety of the people in your home, you have to get a new one now. You can clip that and then play it to whoever you yourself later to convince yourself to buy it. You know. Oh, hello. A moment to talk about our friend Spiffo. He will bring you diseases in his meat. Ma'am, calm down. Calm down. Calm down. Hello? How's that for fence fighting? Sometimes the no-name brand stuff works best, honestly. Um, before I got my Corsair mouse, well, check, maybe those are hot swappable, or is that the one that is not hot swappable? Um, because honestly, before I got my Corsair mouse, the first proper mouse I had a cheap, weird brand mouse, and that thing worked so well. I was so happy with it. I was honestly afraid to upgrade. It broke, but I was afraid to upgrade because I was like, nothing, even this fancy Corsair mouse is not going to be as good as my cool, cheap ass mouse. You know? I have upgrade anxiety, man. Like, my stuff works perfect for me, and so if I have to get an upgrade, I would get exactly the same thing again. Simply because, like, I'm just so used to it. And then if I can't get exactly the same thing again, I'd sit and do 3 weeks worth of research to make sure that what I get can do all the things that I like, you know. Man, me and you both, dude. Converse All Stars. High high top Converse All Stars. The only shoe I buy for myself. I will not wear anything else. Nothing else. That and like a tacky, but that's for running. You know what I'm saying? It's running shoes. Yeah, I think that's a guy thing. Honestly, I think it's a very much a guy thing, dude. Like I will be wearing Converse All Stars until the day I die. They'll bury me in my fancy pair. Well, that didn't last long. That no one needs. Man, you say that, right? But I have not found a single car with fuel in it this entire run. I have not found a single car with fuel this entire run, man. Trust me, I found a couple of cars. There's one. Let's go check that one. I haven't checked that one yet. Hello? Hello? Thank you. And you're not the first one I check has fuel, bro. You good luck. You should stick around. Bye-bye. Okay, so we're in Brandenburg. Do they even have a fire station? We're scraping the paint off the front of this. Ooh, fancy. Ooh, I want that. I do, I want it. Yes. Damn it. I want it. Nice. Well, we made it to the mall. Technically. There's a bus. Let's see if we can drive this. A lot of zombies around it. Hazmat zombie. I am the best at traversing. I'm stopping it in a residential because I was looking for the bunker key, man. I want that bunker key so badly. I've never seen the Brandenburg bunker and I want to. I want to. Up. Don't bump the bus you want to drive, my friend. Apparently I can reverse, but I can't drive forward. Now there's a zombie stuck under the car. And you... Sir! Sir! Thank you. Hey, that should wake him up, right? Yeah, it is very like the lighting in Build 42 makes it worth the unstableness on it. Yeah, that's true. And I mean, for all the effort they put into it, one would think that. But I mean, for example, this entire city, Brandenburg, like, not a lot of people who play this game will ever see this place because, like, they stay in the same city or they do wilderness runs or a million other reasons. They don't make it that far. Yes, I did that on purpose. Nope. Go away, man. Storage. Hey, we're at the part of Brandenburg where there was a tornado. Oh, there's two mimes. Nice. We have not even looted this van yet. Let's see what we have. Some chips. A whole bunch of medical. A pipe bomb. Wow, a pipe bomb? That's fantastic. Nice. Let's learn how to make pipe bombs. Now we definitely want a pipe bomb. We don't need to carry everything with us. Okay. Get our drink on. Nope. There's always a chance. You gotta be careful. Can you not? I will do it now. If this guy breaks the window, he will bite me. There we go. I just had to squish him. I appreciate you, buddy. Click your back. What's up, RSA Sniper? How you doing, man? Hope you're having a good day, bro. Can I take your names? I saw your Hogwarts Legacy stream earlier. Nah, I appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you popping in every day, dude. Like, honestly, so much love, man. And send love that side to the fam. Peace out, man. We're in a dark alley because we found a car. And these zombies don't want to leave us alone and we want to sleep in a car. Ah. Why are we so overweight anyway? Hope too many. I don't like it. Hello? I was about to say, are we not getting... Oh, that's why we're so overweight, because we have a dead raccoon in our pocket. Put him in the cabial. Stupid zombies, why are we... Now, they can destroy that, don't get it wrong, guys, but we can sit here on the other side and they can get distracted in the meantime. Damn it. Ow. You guys break the fence already? Holy crap, they broke the fence already. Wow. Didn't think it would be that quick. We got this. We got this. Hello? Nope, that's not what you want. Hello? I just stopped for ice cream quickly. Now you cannot have my ice cream. Now you may not have my ice cream. Oh, enjoy it, man. Good luck. And you too, dude. I'll probably raid you once I'm done here. It counts. It counts. I wanna get some fuel, but these zombies, too many zombies. And I'm messing my van up doing this. There's a jeep there. We're pushing our luck with that. For real, we're pushing our luck with that. Only so many times you can get away with that before. Wrong side, damn it. Look at that. Oh, yes. Eat our ice cream. Walk here in the light where I can see what is happening. Like that. Can go in the back. So now we have space for one of these. That's why. That's why, because it's favorited. Don't use it. "150 zombies killed." The rear mother was saying. That's a record for the day. Pick up, my guy. I know you're still tired, but I guess we back again. Okay, let's get a proper sleep in. Because tiredness is the way you get killed. Okay, so and attach it to the bottom of my bag. There we go. Get out from the back of the van. First of all, gas station, because cigarettes also. A beta blocker. Been 11 days since this dude has had a smoke. Damn it if we're not gonna get him one. At this point, hasn't he just quit? In my opinion, I feel like in Project Zomboid you should have extreme agitation for a couple of days as you quit, you know, but like after like a week or two, you should be good. got our axe level up. That's good. That's very good because our axe will say damage multiplier, muscle strain gain is less, attack speed is critical hit chance and block chance is high, plus 10% damage and practice because we're innovative. Sometimes they move so slowly. Okay, so cigarettes, nothing. Cigarettes. Gas can, that's good. Take that for the car. Couple of wrenches, those are good. First aid kit. Liquor by the counter. There's normally cigarettes by the counter. The food. Grab a jack because we need it. Yes, cigarettes. Literally an empty pack, but still, fuck it, I don't care. We're smoking one. There we go. A full pack of smokes. Oh boy, one full pack of smokes. Oh, fun. There better be smokes in the back, otherwise I'm going to be very disappointed. What type of a garage are you running here, sir? I'm upset too, sir. Not enough smokes in here. And I got the last packet, so fuck it. You guys cannot take my smokies. No smokes. Is this even a real petrol station? It has one pack of smokes? Not even shopping for like a particular brand, you know? I just want like smokes. so Muldra, great. Riverside, great. Let's see if we can actually get some fuel. I think our car just died of lack of fuel. I'm not even gonna lie. I think that sound was the car dying. But thank fuck we parked it there. So at least we don't have to pay for the fuel. That's good. You know? Yep, engine died. So we were just in time. Just in. I'm not sure, buddy. I might jump on. I don't know. It's Sunday, dude. I'm gonna wanna chill after this. Not even gonna lie to you. So I'll see how I feel afterwards, buddy. But there's no guarantee on that one. I'll let you know though, dude. If I jump off of here and I'm really less for a game, we'll absolutely do something. Yeah, absolutely, dude. Absolutely. Right. You gotta keep the blood flowing. Else you're not gonna be playing games so much longer. Actually, just give me 1 second, guys. I'm just gonna quickly go to the bathroom. Yeah, I love killing zombies to this song. The song, the one day I found an MP5 in my game, and as I found the MP5, this song started, and I went insane. I went insane on them. Let's see. We are actually going to take a look at the map. A tornado came through here, as you guys check. The houses are all fucked. All fucked. Yeah, all the houses are fucked. Even all the way till, like, for example, here's the station that we're at. Tornado happened here. Cliffos is a bit boarded up because of stuff that happened because of the tornado. Everything is kind of fucked. There's the fire department up the road. That's good. Storage unit. Jace, you can auto repair. Buy store. Clothing store. Sewing store. Tool store. Gardening store. Cliffos. And a Gigamart. Burger, liquor, lamp. Nothing that we really need there. On fire department. School. Dentist, tool store, post office. Tool store might be used. On gun store, that's the main road basically. Apparently this is the main road. DSS Delilah is also up the road. Hey, no problem. No problem. Let's do this. No keys. We're slowly getting there. We're almost at 1,000 kills. Favorite weapon is officially now a firefighter axe, as all things should be. Is right in the world. That's what you want. As a lumberjack, you want to use the best axe to do the most damage. Also getting up there. I look for car keys. Camaro. Ooh. Guy who worked in the camera store was a badass. Apparently he's got a Camaro. Let's see, where's your Camaro at, bro? This it? Must be it. What's up, bro beans? The Camaro keys. There it is. Oh, what's up? Oh, I thought you made the Camaro keys. I was gonna say, yeah, dude, I'm playing with lots of mods. This is a mod, that's a mod. A lot of mods. But yeah, what's up? What's up? Good in the hood. Listen, guys. Listen. Props to this homie. He just got affiliated. Uh, Dude, well done. Honestly, man, I knew it was going to happen. And especially the past couple of streams, you've been heading over. So, really well done. Yeah, congratulations. Nova, why are you using the mullet heart? Business in the front, party at the back. You've got some new animated emotes there that I made myself, which is the fuzzy heart. And a fresh taste of jam. Full donut. Yeah, buddy, I was going through my phone earlier to try and see if I can change my Twitch emotes and stuff like that via the phone. I don't see it on the phone. But, dude, anytime you want to come through, log in on the PC. I know how to make these animated GIFs on Photoshop. We come up with your ideas before the time so we don't have to sit here like, scrolling through some shit. Come up with your ideas, we'll design them, we'll do them, dude. My subscriber badges, this up pointing arrow, it's not originally that. It's supposed to be a purple star. I changed it to that for level 1. After 2 months, you get a 4-pointed star. After 3 months, you get a 5-pointed star. After 6 months, you get a 6-pointed star. After 9 months, you get a 7-pointed star. And after a year, you get a gold 8-pointed star. If you subscribe for a year, you'll get a gold 8-pointed star badge. All custom made by me. If you can see right by my name, there's also little stars there next to my name. Those stars are the flare for tier 2 and tier 3 subs. And that I'm also still working on adding some flair for you guys. So, yeah, that's going to be fun. But anytime you want help with that, buddy, we, make you some custom emotes, set edit everything up for you. No, well done, dude. Congratulations, man. Now you stream for work, not just for fun anymore. Now it's a money-making thing. Which is dope, dude. Well done. We have keys for this car? Oh, we have keys for this car. Da-da. What's the jack? Damn it. Do not need 10,000 screwdrivers. Not need an all year moment. Not need these. Okay, so for now, put that away, and the pipe and the Molotov, pipe bomb and the Molotov. That's what we're gonna do. Pipe bomb. And then we're also gonna look for a tire iron, which I think we have, right? Yeah. Learning some skills. Look at that guy just wandering. We learned those skills. Kill this dude and then take some cars apart. Hey, that's what you get. The vehicle mechanic. Just training some mechanics here, as you can see. Take the tires off this bitch. I don't know whose car this is, but they're gonna be very mad at me when they come back. Shame. Okay. But we failed at taking the rear right tire off. Apparently the tire is too fucked to take off. So. Not coming off, but we are damaging it. And we're all learning every time. Luckily this isn't our vehicle. And if you're gonna practice being a mechanic, don't practice on your own car. You fuck that shit up. Practice on some other stupid's car, like this guy. The fuck his brakes up. Not my problem. So are we actually gaining mechanics? So that gave us a bit. Gave us a bit. Taking all the windows out. We are just a menace to society. Yay, we got it. We're getting better at this. Nope, not so much better. I'm busy. You mind? I'm busy. Is this your car? You have the keys for it to prove it. Let's see if you have the keys here. You did not have the keys for the car. Neil, I'm afraid we cannot give you the car simply because you do not have the keys. That is the law. I'm working on my mechanic skill here. Do you guys mind? Get some water. Up. Water bottle. And put pour some water in there. Apparently we're tired as shit for killing all these zombies. And taking some cars apart because we are hard. The smoke. Okay, second the sun is light enough to do anything, we're gonna work on cars again the next day. What else do we have here that we can... Nothing. Okay. Way too early to sleep. We have to go a little bit more here. Till at least like 11 or so. At least 11 because... And we're hitting good numbers every day. Look at this. When we back down to 80 kgs. Over here, no, it has to get halfway, but we'll get there in a second. I'm gonna leave the sleeping bag in there. back of the RV because I mean we're gonna get back in there anyway. What I'm trying to do is stop my weight loss. And there's the weight loss helper right there. Stop us from losing weight. Okay, so we're going to take some of these apart because, number one, I have a key for this one, which should help. And I was about to say it's a little away from the zombies, but apparently not. Three out of four isn't bad, I think. We're getting better at taking tires off the car, that's for sure. Here we go. Getting there. It's gonna take a while, but we're getting there. I wish we had a manual to help with that because like it really does help if you read that shit. We are getting a bit of XP from doing this. One for one. Two for two. Three for three. We're getting better at this. That's it. We can take tires off, that's for sure. Nope. thought I didn't know you were there. But I did. And also your friend, too. And your little friends, too. Stupid zombie. Okay, so take off some brakes. Nope. I know there's a 0% chance for us to get it off, as you guys can see in the charts there, but it is giving us XP, and so I'm just gonna mess this dude's brakes up, figuring out how brakes work, you know? Okay, it's giving us XP. All these good Samaritans gonna do something about it. Like they gonna do something. Huh? Not your car, why do you care? Leave me alone. So what if I'm disassembling random vehicles in a parking lot of the mall? I'm not allowed to do this. I thought this was America. I thought this was America. Hey, same. Hey, bro. Oh, you know, you Jay's chicken. You are the enemy. Disgusting piece of crap. Pepper for the win. Oh. Hey guy, where are you going? Guys, we are in the mall. Look at this. We're officially inside. This happened. Things have happened. Things are thinging. We're gonna keep doing this until it stops giving us XP, honestly. A very slow grind to get this done, but you know what? Who cares? We are getting it. Do this a couple more times. Hello? Can you do it, please? There we go. For some reason he wasn't doing what I was telling him to do. Let's have a smoke. A little agitated. There we go. Almost mandatory to have a smoke when you're working on the car. Even if it's not your own car. I don't know if you guys heard that blood-curdling scream in the background. There's someone dying. We are literally just farming XP on this. Damn it. I can tell you from personal experience, nothing makes you hopeless and drowsy and a little peckish more than working on the same brake disc for half a day. That'll make a man have feelings. Feelings he's never had before. Feelings of wanting to burn this car down. Are you kidding me? So close? Literally, we needed one more. We actually got it off. Yeah. Wow. Now we're getting quite a bit more XP every time. By the looks of it. Oh no, not really. I have a feeling we're gonna get this one. There's only a 5% chance, but one of those options has to work. There we go, we got it. Hey. Oh wait, we can make stuff with it. We need carpentry level 5. Those aren't impossible things to find either. Let's see here. We actually got it off? Wow. When we get it off, we get a lot of XP. So we broke that one, sort of. Suspension. Okay, we got that one off. We're getting better, we're getting better. We do not need to fix a trunk. Install that. Install, uninstall. Come on, that's a 20% chance. You have to get it. There we go, got it. Take doors off. Fifty% chance. And we're failing. There we go. Jeez. Taking a car apart though. This guy comes out of the mall. He's gonna be so mad. First time. Nice. Yeah. Vehicle officially taken apart as much as we can. I mean, what else do we do to it, honestly? Pretty much taken apart. Look at it. Okay, let's go get some water and stuff. Alright. Wait a second. Let's have first aid. But we just have something to read. That and some peanut butter. Currently working on cars is exhausting. Wait, first. Take a sleeping. Then read more first aid. Every amount of page you read, your multiplier goes up. But now it's 0.6. Once we get through a bit more of this book, 0.9, you see? So it will go up. And then the next time we do a little bit of first aid, hopefully not soon, it will be ×3 by the end, you know? Which I must say, 3 times the XP sounds fantastic to me. Okay, so there we go. 3 times multiplier. Book read. Book can stay there for now. Okay. "14 zombies killed today." We leveled up a lot of maintenance and mechanics, sorry. Little drowsy, really? Also, we should exercise at 12. We need to keep doing that. Can't even sleep if I'm very tired, seriously? Why? Again, drowsy? Jeez, dude, just... Guys, I am going to start ending the stream pretty soon. Maybe in about 10 minutes. I just want to clear some of these zombies. I mean, it is Sunday after all. first mid-air kill. That was fantastic. Okay, let's go inside and look for... rain collectors. Pretty good. And a bonsai. We are starting to get significantly good at the axe, which is good. We can actually start killing it. Thanks for letting me finish my book at least. That's nice of you. Yeah, okay. So, about that bite to eat. Everything's rotten because it's 2 weeks old almost. I'm hoping the fridges will have something good in them. Oh wow. Only we had our gun. Gonna pop our pulls here quickly. Cracked a couple of them. Come on.
Hey. 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 Hey.
Key to the tool store, that's good. And also, apparently we need another key. So, the key up in here is a little ridiculous. Yep, we are getting good at this. It's setting it as that. Start watching some Master Strand. We shouldn't get it as often because our axe level is higher. But there we go. It should all pop in. It doesn't mean we are invincible. Let's see what we can do. Nope. That's it. That's how it goes. Damn it. And insta death again. I don't know why this thing is doing insta death. Well, we got 1,015 zombies killed. That's a kind of a shit one. Again, stupid mistakes. We make stupid mistakes. You know what? I think I'm gonna get going, guys. It is getting quite late here. Damn it. I actually feel a little stupid about that one. That is kind of annoying. Anyway, thank you very much for popping in, guys. If you guys are on YouTube, subscribe, like, hit the bell icon. If you guys are on Twitch, hit that follow button, hit that bell icon as well, so that you can get notified when I go live again. And then, yeah, I go live every day around the same time, so you guys can catch me tomorrow. We might be playing something else. We might be playing a little bit of Fortnite with RSA Sniper, maybe. But, yeah, we'll see. We'll see tomorrow. I want to say thank you to all of you for popping in. Thank you for supporting the stream, sticking around, chatting to me. Whatever time of day it is there by you guys, I hope you're having a fantastic one. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.